Hello again, YouTube. Truth Man here. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. So, let's get back to the racial issues. Let's get back to talking about us black men, chocolate men. We have to keep using the word black until we phase it out. And just start calling each other by our actual color. Caramel man, mocha color man, chocolate man. I'm a chocolate man. But what I want to talk about is some of this beefing that's going on. Now mind it, some stuff need to be. But I think in these streets, among us regulars, like we can't worry about what the celebrities and them rappers all them. I'm talking about amongst us everyday working guys that's not rich and that's call ourselves trying to get hood rich and whatever. I think that we need to focus on the money and not on like beefing with each other, going back and forth with each other. Remember the movie they cloned Tyrone? How those two dudes couldn't stand each other, but how they work together. I think that needs to start happening in cities all across this country. Like, you guys need to stop taking each other out, and y'all need to come up with truces and peace and just focus on constructive things. Making sure you and your kids' life. Making sure you live if you can help it. You know, sometimes people get sick and stuff. I ain't talking about myself. I'm just getting over a cold. I still get a cough, like when I come outside, something with this air. I don't know what it is. Could be the air in this van. But like, I'll be in the house or in a building all day and won't be coughing. And the minute I get in this van, or the minute I get outside, it come back. So, you know, some things is beyond our control, but in terms of all that killing and stuff, man, get your money. And I'm gonna say so. I'm gonna say this. And I know some of my guys probably be watching these videos too. Man, you know what you sitting on. I'm talking to the illegal money getters right now. You know what you sitting on. Just stop before they get you. Take that money and do something constructive with it. And change your lifestyle, man. You know, start tuning in Sunday sermons. Start asking questions. Start trying to get your life right with the Most High. And just start figuring out what you want to do from a business standpoint to keep the money rolling in. And keep your freedom. Like, I got relatives, man, used to be big time ballers. Did prison time and everything. They made it happen in business. Like, I got a cousin that got his own business now. He making it happen that way. You know, you got to figure out constructive ways to stay alive and to make it happen. Ain't nothing wrong with getting money. Especially you go out there and you get it with your own hands and feet. See, what I don't like when dudes be on here trying to act like they better than somebody and they getting everything they get from other people giving it to them. They ain't getting out here with their hands and feet and coming up with ideas and using their brawn to get it. They getting it from people giving it to them and then thinking they better. Come on, man. Now, however you get it, you get it. I ain't hating. Because, I mean, people be giving me money, too. I get super thanks. I get cash apps, stuff like that. But, look, man, I ain't just trying to sit back and talk about who a loser and who a bum and just sitting at home refusing to practically go anywhere for needing to make a video every second. I got a job. I got 1099. I got business. I'm not just doing it like that. But I think all of this stuff that creates animosity among us, we need to just stop claiming it. Just stop talking about it. If you got to move to another city, I tell you all the time, do what you got to do. But we shouldn't be living a lifestyle that just going to keep us in danger every second. Danger of going to prison. Danger of dying out here. And then y'all go to prison. Let's talk about that. Man, why are you making threats against guards because they enforcing the rules? You a grown man. Some of y'all dudes is on the verge of being grown. 17, 18. And you want to kill people for enforcing rules? Now, I can see, like, in situations where, let's say, a correctional officer, you ain't really doing nothing and he beating up on you. I can see that, but if you challenging these dudes, stop challenging these men. You really should be trying to get in their good favor. You can get extra stuff from a weak-minded staff or from a staff that is in its power to do so. Man, I used to look out for them dudes when they acted right. I'd be like, what you want? You want an extra phone call? Now, I can't do that now. But in the other facility I was in, I could do certain stuff. I'd be like, do you want a snack bag or you want an extra phone call? Some of them be like, man, I already got 2 bags. Just let me get some extra minutes on my call. Be like, all right, I'm going to give you 15 minutes or something like that. Because I believe in rewarding good behavior, man. Our enemies, the enemies to our race, they try to bombard us with mentalities and philosophies that's going to keep our numbers down. And then they try to take out every one of us that they're going to be a real leader. I'm a real leader, so every day is risky for me. They'll literally try to pay somebody to snuff me out. They don't want no real leaders. They want power bottom leaders. They want scandal leaders. They want leaders that's going to let you drown in hurricane. They'll put them all over the TV. They don't want no real leaders. So we got to stop this beefing and we got to get to this money. We got to leave legacy for our kids and grandkids, future generations. No more pull yourself up by the bootstraps. Not in us. Let them other races say that. We gonna pull our kids up. We gonna pull our grandkids up. None of that. He 18, he grown now. Leave him something. Do something for him. I don't care if it's just a ride to work. Take him to work. Help him get a job. Where y'all getting this stuff from? People basically feeding you philosophies that just gonna keep them in advantage. The last video I'm gonna do today, I'm gonna talk about the floor. And no, I didn't get this from nobody. So if you hear anybody else talking about it and not giving me credit, I'm gonna write a book about it. You already know. Because one of the things these guys do, they'll try to discredit you on the sneak tip. Like, for instance, I need something to drink. Everybody know these dudes was sleeping on that Demond Wilson interview. I don't think nobody... Man, y'all hear my voice? I need some water. I'm starting to cough. I don't think nobody did anything on that before me. Man, I ain't got no water in here. Man, let me see. I be having water spills. Nope. But then guys was trying to do little stuff on it and trying to take credit. How you gonna take credit? Man, ain't nobody talking about this. Dude, some of these dudes, man, I'm gonna tell you. If I ain't learned nothing else in these last couple years, I've learned that a lot of these other content creators, man, they want you to think they so good, but man, they people skills suck. And they funny acting and shady too. You know good and well, some of these guys, cause listen man, I got a video about Damon Wilson that got practically 9,000 views. The other one was an hour long and already over, 1,500? That's a lot for me, especially how they be holding my stuff back. And then guys trying to act like they thought of that by they. Come on, man. I ain't got nothing against you. But come on, man. Stop doing that, dude. Stop doing that, man. If you watch something, if I gave you an idea for a video, and you not giving me credit, especially when we talking about the guys in the faith, the Bible stuff, come on, man, are you serious? So you against me? You against me? These dudes, man. I'm telling you. But you live and you learn. Like it's some people I done showed them support for years. Disregarded it. No respect. They'll get on here and show everybody respect but me. I mean, you got a problem with me like that? Don't you think you should address it? Like, if you really got a problem with me like that, you being a female by not addressing it. But that's the type of stuff people do, man. And that's the type of stuff I'm talking about. It needs to stop. Don't be a hypocrite. Don't talk about black people this, black people that, but then you don't know how to treat black people. Don't be that person. Y'all know when I talk about black issues, it's strategic. It ain't never put down. Sometimes people get put down, but it's not to keep them down. It's so that they'll get up. But some of these dudes, man, I question their motives sometimes, man. Like, and then I start thinking, like, is this an American? Because sometimes some of these people not really like American like that. They want to recall Tether. He be talking about this all the time. And I be wondering, like, man, I shown this person nothing but respect. Is this person what Tariq calls a tether? Because, I mean, I don't get it. Now, I was born on U.S. soil, and a lot of my ancestors were too, the majority. My grandmother was born in the U.S., but some of my great-great-grandparents and great-grandparents is what he would call tether. But my grandmother, clearly, foundational American. But some of these guys, man, like, I don't get it. Like, what do you get out of killing other black men? Do you work for the oppressors of us? Because think about it, man. Think it's common sense. What would you get out of going around terrorizing other people who sharing the same struggles, same enemies, same people deceptively and subtly keeping them down as you? That's what I'm talking about on here. We got to get rid of all this beef and get to this money. Pass these people up. They're not going to help us. So why should we be at the bottom? No more bottom. We need to buy from each other. We need to support each other. And the ones who talking about this solo stuff, man, forget you, man. You ain't with us. We ain't, look, man. I know you can't trust everybody, but I'm not trying to fly solo. I'll fly with those who gonna fly with me. We'll share the sky. But all y'all do talking about this solo stuff, listen, man, don't you dare. Black this, black that, unity this, my people that, come out your mouth. And then on the next moment you want to talk about how you solo and how you ain't dealing with it. Man, are you bipolar? Okay, which one is it? Are you solo or are you with us? Which one? I'm tired of hearing that, man. Because if you solo, then everybody, listen, all y'all do is to realize what we up against in this plight. You hear black dudes on YouTube talking about they flying solo and trying to get you. Now, I know you can't deal with everybody. That's common sense. But they trying to get you not to deal with none of the rest of us. Man, stop giving them money. And start giving your super chats, your cash apps, and all of that to people who gonna join forces and unite and get off this bottom. Get off this floor. There's a lot of fraudsters on here, man. That's the main reason why I just stopped giving money. I canceled all my membership because I'm like, I need to find out who the fraudsters is. You ain't finna pimp me. I'm doing just fine without you. I still watch video, but I don't be watching people videos like that. I don't be commenting on it. Like if I think you a phony or I think you funny acting, I stop commenting on people's videos. I only watch it. I might watch it and say, okay, let's see what he talking about on this. But we got to do better, man. We got to stop this stuff, man. And then, okay, you know how these women is. It's all right to show the other side, but then you know you can't be taking up for them, man. You just can't. Now, I talked about the other side of single motherism. I wasn't taking up for them, though. That's just the truth. Some of these dudes need to do better, need to get better, or they need to go find a rock and put their head in the sand. That's just the truth. But don't let these people grift on you. Okay, you by yourself, you don't want to, okay. Go and get your own money. Stop looking for people to give you money that you don't even like. That's how I look at it, man. And it's a lot of them like that, man. And I'll still give some of them credit. But it's like a lot of content creators, I don't like them like that no more. Some of them I still, it's sad, man. Just like you got the ones, okay, you want to talk about such and such previous cases, right? But you be popping pills and you're a drunk. Probably a drug addict too. So why you talking about him? And then these same dudes will get on here and talk about black women like they the only women that's bad. Talk about them. But talk about these other ones too, though. You bringing up dude cases like you perfect or something. Okay, this was crazy to me, man. You got a wannabe thug talking about the dude that really was a thug. You don't like him for some of the things he did as a thug, but you want to be one. You pushing 50. Well, however you old you is, 40, 41. And you want to talk about this man for what he did when he was a thug. But you want to be one. It don't make sense, man. Why not settle your issues with this dude? Apologize. You're not less than a man for apologizing. And do work together. I mean, because the two people I'm talking about, they in the same city. You got, dude, how, okay, like let's say for instance, Texas. Well, we ain't even got to mention Texas. Say Chicago. How many content creators do we got in Chicago that don't even deal with each other? Man, y'all could all be on there. Man, y'all could meet up and do a monster collab. I think the one would be willing to do it. In fact, I know he would. It's just whether or not the other two would do it. But anyway, I just had to address that. Thanks for watching. See y'all tomorrow.